Welcome back to my channel where we discuss how to improve your English language. In today's video, we will address a common challenge faced by many non-native speakers, translating in your mind all the time. This is just a habit, but it results in slow speaking and of course can be frustrating for many. But don't worry, we've got some practical solutions for you. Firstly, let's understand the reasons. Let's see why this translation happens. But before you continue watching, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video. Many non-native speakers may tend to think and make their sentences in their mind in their own native language because they don't actually practice English too much. So they don't practice speaking a lot. Me personally, when I don't practice English for a long period of time, it becomes a little bit more difficult to speak in English. That's why practicing English all the time is important. So this leads to a negative result, like people find themselves speaking very slowly in English and they want to overcome this obstacle all the time. So here we have the most obvious solution. The most obvious solution is just think in English, but there is a catch. It's easier said than done. In real-life situations, it becomes difficult to think in English, especially when we have to make some quick decisions, or we just forget to think in English when we have some problems, or we want to, to do something. We always do this in our own native language. So let's explore some more practical solutions. So the first strategy is planning in English. What can you do? You can try to allocate at least 20 minutes at the end of the day, and during this 20 minutes you can plan your next day. Even if you don't strictly follow this plan, at least you will prepare it. You will spend some time on this plan. You will think in English. The act of thinking and organizing your day in English will definitely benefit you. Enhances your planning skills. The next strategy is watching movies, and you'll say, well, stop. I know this. Many YouTubers say this. I know that I have to watch movies and TV shows in English, but I just don't have time. I understand you. I also think that just advising that watch movies in English, it's not enough. Because when we think about movies or TV shows, we understand that they are very long and we don't have enough time to watch a full movie like 1 hour and a half or 2 hours, or even TV show which is way longer. So you can do the other thing. I do it myself. I just take 10 minutes of a movie. I don't watch a full movie. I just promise myself that I will spend just 10 minutes a day. I'll take just 10 minutes of this movie. Of course, the part where there are more dialogues or monologues. And I will watch it, and at least I will get some interesting words or expressions from this part. Just watch these scenes, write down some interesting words or expressions that you have learned and try to incorporate them into your everyday life. This immersive approach will help you grasp real-world English. The next strategy is writing down common phrases. Consider keeping a list of your most commonly used expressions or sentences. Write them down and translate into English, and practice saying them aloud. Remember, repetition is a key to reinforcing your language skills. The fourth strategy is answering the questions from the exams like IELTS or TOEFL. So challenge yourself by answering to the questions taken from the speaking sections of the exams like IELTS or TOEFL, because these questions are interesting. They make people think. So if we try just speak aloud, we will not know what are the topics that we should cover. That's why it's good to take those questions. They are very interesting. They make people think, and try to speak in English by answering to these questions. And by answering to these questions aloud, you will improve your confidence and fluency. Learn adverbials and transition signals. To give yourself some time before you start speaking, before you build a sentence, it's good to use some adverbials or conjunctions or transition signals, which will give you some time and also show your attitude. Like you can start, However, I don't think so. You can use just some phrases like that. I guess so. And then say your sentence. Well, these handy linguistic tools provide you with a buffer to formulate your thoughts before speaking. And the next strategy is start speaking slowly. So when you first start speaking, practicing English language, you can start speaking slowly. Don't try to speak very fast. It's normal. If you stop, if you think a little bit, if you try to recall a word or expression, take your time to recall words or sentence structures. So if you can't find the translation of any word by yourself, you can't find it at all, let's say, only then you can try to look up its meaning in a dictionary. And always write it down to remember for the future use. And lastly, embrace the power of circumlocution. So what does it mean to circumlocute? When you encounter a word that you don't know, just find simple alternatives for this word, the alternatives which express the same idea. But then make sure to look up this word's meaning in a dictionary to know it for the future use. By this way, you will continue to expand your vocabulary. So let's say that you don't know how to say, you don't know the word eliminate, to eliminate. You have forgotten it, completely forgotten. Instead, you can say to take out, to get rid of, to remove. It's just a synonym. Or let's say that you don't know how to say to travel by air. Instead, you can just say to take a flight. Or you don't know how to say to go to the restroom, you forgot the word restroom, you can say to use the facilities. Or you forgot the word to buy, you can use just to make a purchase. So there you have it, practical strategies to break free from translating the words in your mind. Remember that it's a gradual process, and with consistent practice, you'll find yourself speaking in English confidently and fluently. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more future language tips. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.